I don't know if this is a hot take, but there's a phrase that's gotten really popular in the self help community that people seem to think is really empowering, and I actually think is incredibly problematic. And the phrase is that if it's not a hell yes, it should be a no. And the idea is that if you have an opportunity or a decision or something that comes to you, and somebody says, hey, do you want to do this? Do you want this job? Do you want this opportunity? And the answer isn't immediately hell yes, then you should say no to it. I get the idea of it. I get the concept. You want to make sure that when an opportunity comes to you, that you're not just saying yes to anything. You want to make sure you're excited about it. You want to make sure that it's something that aligns with you. Conceptually, I understand. Why I think it's problematic is because it's not only not realistic, it's also not practical or how the world works. Success is not always handed to us in opportunities that we're going to respond to with a hell yes. Sometimes they're handed to us in a situation where you're like, I guess I'll go, or, well, I need the money, or, well, you know what? I'm not sure where this is going to lead me, but I'll give it a try. How many times have we all heard the story of somebody being like, yeah, I didn't really feel like going out that night. I kind of just wanted to stay home, but people asked me if I wanted to go out, and I did, and I ended up meeting the love of my life, and I would have never gotten that opportunity if I didn't go to that workshop I didn't want to go to. Obviously, there are levels of discernment here where if you know that something is a terrible opportunity for you, or it's going to cost you a ton of money or something like that, then you don't say yes to it for the sake of it. But there's so many times in our lives that sometimes we have to take a chance on something, or we do something that we think is really not going to go anywhere and it ends up leading to huge opportunities. Either way, I just think that using this framework as a way to make decisions is not a realistic way to know whether or not an opportunity is right for you or if it will turn into something down the line. Actually, I think the better advice is the opposite. If it's not a hell no, then maybe it should be a yes. Because hell no, starting from that point, like absolutely not. Okay, agree, get it. But not everything can be seen through the lens of if I'm not immensely excited about this, then it has to be a no. That's problematic.